Thank you for joining us again for Sealed for Good. Episode 3, we're talking about GC1 today. This was the pioneering product in our range of the GC system, which we'd like to talk about. We touched on the last episode, but we're going to get into the specifics of this product. So the GC1, if you ever get confused with our range, it's the blue one. We do colour code them, so if there's any other colour you're using, it's not GC1, this is it. And we've designed this for internal applications. So this is for bathrooms. Internal wet areas primarily going to be tiled over, but also can be used internally for repair jobs where you may have a new concrete slab over an old one and you need to have a sandwich sealing membrane. Perfect for that job. Big advantage for this, it's great on timber floors. So I know there's still some wet area timbers out in the market that are used for bathrooms, and there's a bit of conjecture on whether you should go down the cement sheet road or stay away from timber, but the reality is that we still see some timber out in the marketplace, so there are no special primers required. If you come across an application where the surface is non-porous, like Skyon, that might be internally, then we've got our all-purpose adhesive, which you see come up on the screen now, that pale, that is for surfaces that are non-porous, and that will dry on a sealed surface. But more often than not, our Pro adhesive for the GC1 is used internal, and it's basically just rolled out, or you can use a small notch trowel to trowel it out, as you can see in those photos now. And you'll see the way GC is just rolled out into a wet bed of adhesive. Really, really simple. So once the surface is clean, all the general application is done, but GC1 is laid down into that bed of adhesive. We overlap by 50mm. And then around the perimeter of the wet area, we then put our bond breaker in. And our bond breaker is, as everyone should know, in the GripSet system, is our Elastiproof. And there's our Elastiproof joint band. This avoids any sealant bond breakers needed. We wet that in with our liquid membrane. It could be our GripSet 38, or you can even use the adhesive, the Pro, from laying the GC1 down. And this actually goes on top of the GC1 system. So once it's in place, we then do all the wall floor junctions. We also use our prefabricated corners there. And what that does, it just gives you a rupture resistant, bulletproof system for those wet areas. If there's any movement from the floor, it won't rupture through the sheet, protects the tile bed. And what it does, it allows tilers to actually screed the same day. In fact, probably an hour after. It's that quick. So the most important thing when the sheet is laid down, that we do have a period of time that you should always not walk over membranes directly, so we have some rubber sheets or rubber protective boards that you lay down on the floor before you walk all over it. But it's really, really quick, and what it enables is, even if you've got a damp screed, if you've got a surface that might be slightly wet but no surface water, both of our adhesives will bond to those surfaces without any need to make them bone dry, so there's no delay in the application. You can keep going through that. And the sheet's really light, 30 metre roll, this one, and you can put it over your shoulder and carry it upstairs and not have to have a crane to crane it up. So it's not a heavy sheet like some of the other real thicker membranes out in the marketplace. And ideally, for tilers, we've been starting to see some of them now even use this on shower walls. So where the time efficiency on this is that you don't have to come back and have a second coat. So you measure it all out, you can lay it on the walls, it'll handle wall tiles. Those applicators that are doing jobs, particularly those that live in city areas and might be travelling out an hour or two to their job, and they have to burn all that time and fuel and cost to go back the next day and put a second coat on, this is the system that you go with, because it's all done in one hit. You go out there, finish the job, and in fact you're ready to do another one within an hour after. It is a lot quicker than the traditional liquid systems we've got. And the other plus is with this system, there are many of our customers that like to use this on the floor because of its durability, but still use our liquid membranes on the walls. So our GripSet 38 FC is commonly used on the walls of the shower alcove that integrates onto this system. We've had 20-year systems that we've specified and had customers use with this product, where we actually then put our liquid membrane over the top of it and give it a super boost again. So look, there's a number of options and ways that we can provide a durable system with this one. But the GC1 has been our pioneering product in the range. Really popular, easy to use, we're loving it, and at the moment we're feeling that love from a lot of our customers. So again, if we've got any questions coming through on these, please field them through to us, and we'd be more than happy to help you out. We'll get our 1-800 number, or you've got our Facebook page you can follow, or just send us an email through and we can have one of our sales team or technical team help you walk through it. I didn't mention the last program, but we do also have a training program for our GC range. If you're interested in that, please contact us. We'll be happy to help. We'll see you in the next episode.